The topic is the Galaxy Star Drug Prevention Program Syndrome. And of course, we have with us Ms. CGreenlee and Ms. Malone to talk about some of the issues that face drug prevention programs that are trying to, I would imagine, ladies, to assist people who have sort of fallen through the cracks. And some of the challenges that your organization, as well as some of the challenges that you, Ms. Malone, are aware of. So let's continue that conversation.
Well, you know, like I said, due to my own addiction in the streets, addicted to everything that had the word crime wrote on it, who's better to be more experienced to go out there and get the kids than me? Well, after this has happened to my organization, what I found out, I received phone calls, you know, from everywhere, Los Angeles, Washington, you know, Texas. I was wanting to know, you know, why are people calling me from, you know, other states? Well, they was calling me to say, Ms. Greenlee, this has happened to us. Don't panic, you know, don't give up, don't walk, you know. When you're trying to do something right, don't have the right monies to pay to keep people off of you or either keep people under you when then they come at you. So, you know, it is so irreverent to people that don't believe that this drug addiction is a big part of this violent addiction. Yes, it goes back to economy, but it started out with the drugs. Because if I hadn't never got introduced to the drugs in my neighborhood, I would have never started doing the crimes to get it or the money to survive my habits. So I just wanted to let everybody know, including the community, that don't judge me. Come on board with me. Let me show you that I have kids in my organization that have two parents, that have six-figure income. I have kids that's not only from the hood, they from Brentwood. You know, I have kids that has been buried that because they got caught up in the syndrome because their household refused to talk about it. Their schools refuse to talk about it. Their churches refuse to talk about it. And if you don't let me in to let you know the real truth that I have with your kids, then you're never going to solve what's really going on out here. And if that's what it took to come at me like that, then so be it. I didn't never do number dial 1-800-JESUS. I had no scare tactic on me at all when that happened to me. I don't talk about nothing other than what I'm doing now. That's nothing to talk about. You know, I don't need to talk about the case. That's nothing to talk about. What I need to talk about is, where's all the praying grandmothers and the strong mothers? Where are you? I need you. You know, my son was murdered 2003. I've been in this fight a long time. Now I'm fighting for other kids. I'm fighting for other mothers' kids. So I don't want anything other than the community, the system, the police department, and the political status to embrace me, not try to destroy me.
And Ms. Malone, you've watched all of this develop, and from your experiences, how do you see all of this?
Yes, I have. And, you know, I remember when Clemmy lost her son in 2003, and it was just a horrible thing for her and her family. But that is then results when it all starts with not only the drug addiction, but the whole aspect of the whole family unit. It starts with the whole family unit. But when the drugs are involved and it usually always is the drugs that are involved somewhere. But if we can reach these children when they're at the age of the children and the young men and ladies that Clemmy's working with, if we can reach them then and educate in the workshops that she's doing, and she's been out here doing this with no funding behind her. On her own accord, or whoever that would donate for a group or to buy the kids pizza or whatever. But it starts with that education, not just with us adults, but with the children being able to be who they are and open up in a workshop, not have any stigma put placed on them, but to open up to be who they are and to talk. She has one group called Straight Talk. Those children come in and they talk from here. And they're a little unpolished in the beginning, but after a few weeks, they're a little bit more polished. And you know, it just takes the patience, the time, and the devotion to these kids. No, if we lose our kids, we lose this community.
Well, do you think that what she's doing is therapeutic from a psychological point of view?
Most definitely, sir. Most definitely, because
It helps
she,
the children,
yes, yes, she has so many different facets of things that she does with them, and she lets them know, hey, you know, I was here. I was like you're going to want to be, or you may, or the way you're heading, and and she brings in all kind of people to talk to these children, and with them getting the education in the workshops, it is therapeutic. Some of the A&D classes that we hope to have in the future, workshops, you know, that's going to be beneficial. Of course, they did get a little drug education in school, but it stays there in school. But you know, again, Clemmy was reaching out to the moms and the grandma. That's really the support network that she needs in the community, because we're most all mothers, and we're almost all grandmothers, you know. So, and you know, I know that the children that had to die to violence this year, there's been quite a few. Didn't need to have to die. Didn't need to have to die.
You said that you've been to 8 funerals recently?
Yeah, ever since my ordeal, you know, with the law, June 18th, I've been to 8 funerals.
Since June, you've been to 8 funerals.
So I haven't, I'm devastated when I hear that, oh, Nashville crime is down. We had 8 murders this year. No, we didn't. Because I went to 8 funerals. I can count 8 funerals in June. And so you're not, yeah, you might do on your statistics. So when I started touching toes and I don't really know the political aspect of it, then it started coming at me. But see, remember, I had statistics to me. You know, how did you get these statistics? Well, then I do my research, and this is all I'm trying to do to the community. I'm just trying to educate them. I got also around with a pistol talking about he's a gang member. And I don't do nothing to him. I don't know whether to spank him or hug him. But I know I got to still let him be where he's at until I can find a way to talk him out of that gun. I have to get in that dirt, and it's going to stink like hell to get them out of there. So no matter what people say and put on me, I have to do what I have to do. I'm going behind those bushes. I'm going in that hood. I'm going behind that building, and I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to sit on top of that car with my blue jeans on with the music up loud, if that's what it takes for them to trust me. I know what kind of building I had. I know what kind of workshops I was doing, and I know what kind of meetings that I was bringing to the community. So all that other stuff that's out there, I'm not even here to clear my name, because there's nothing to clear. Like I say, dial 1-800-Jesus. I'm just here to let people know that I'm still standing.
And of course, we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break. Topic is the Galaxy